Today on Cutler's Court.
So I actually made an investment. I spent $3,500 on a t-shirt making machine, and I want my money back.
Why do you think you don't have to pay her back?
Because it was a gift.
You're the friend.
I'm the one and only friend.
You're the only female friend he's allowed to have in your relationship.
She's possessive. I'm trying to tell y'all.
I was gonna ask about that myself.
We'll find out today if he is ordered to pay. This is Cutler's Court. Chandrika Robinson is suing her fiancé for $3,500 that she invested in his t-shirt printing machine. She claims the machine is just collecting dust, so she wants her money back. She demands he gets his finances in order or the wedding is off. Derek Ballard doesn't believe he owes his fiancé any money because it was for a business they started together. Plus, they're engaged. She should want to support his dreams.
Your Honor, we have case number 1070, Robinson versus Ballard.
Thank you, Tashi. Ms. Robinson, you've got a whole host of issues that you need us to address today regarding your relationship. Is that right?
Yes.
Okay, tell me what's going on.
First of all, Your Honor, my fiance is an entrepreneur. Me, I'm a 9-to-5er. I'm tired of playing survival mode with my life. Like, at this point, when are you gonna bring in the cash? When is the entrepreneur job? When is it gonna bring in the flow of money? So we actually met on a dating app. So my friend set something up for me, and she said she didn't like the men that I was dating. So she created this profile for me, and I met him on the dating app. He bought me flowers, he brought me teddy bears, and he just wowed me. He asked me to marry him within a month.
Is that true?
Yes, it's true, Your Honor.
Wow. Okay.
That's entrepreneurship at this level.
Yes.
So
Lord,
why?
I
Like-
want to know what she's selling.
Yeah, so
but anyway,
soon, I'm like, okay, what you got going on? No, I really love you, you know. So he just made me fall in love with him, and I love that. So a month later, he started acting real sneaky. I'm sneaky too. So I'm tiptoeing around the house. He's in his man cave, and I'm reading and looking over his shoulder. And he texted somebody. He said, oh, I'm looking for models to be in the cover of my magazine.
so this is 30 days in, engaged.
Engaged.
60 days in, texting other women.
Yes.
Tell me about these texts.
Okay, I'm texting on my phone. I don't see her, but
You're not supposed to see me.
this is what she does. Creeps around the corner, and it's like, you know how you watch a scary movie? And then they just jump out and they be like, dun-dun, like, that's what she does. And of course, I'm gonna react like that because she jumps out like, what you doing?
Did you put your phone down?
No, I mean,
Did you say to her, don't be insecure?
Yes, I do say that. I started putting my phone down because when she comes in the room, she demands attention. Like if I'm on my
And I'm
phone.
supposed to? Who else gonna give me the attention?
See, I
I'm
told
saying
you.
my side. Can
Who
say
am
my
I
side?
getting the attention from if you're my fiance?
Can I say my side?
Go
Okay,
ahead.
hold on, Ms.
Go
Robinson.
ahead.
Let me hear. So in this case, when she thought she saw you texting other women, were you texting women to be models?
I mean, typically I do. For the line of business,
What
I
business
have,
is this out of the 13?
Ms.
Robinson.
Robinson, he was quiet doing your part. We gotta hear from him too. Okay, so you enlist models regularly?
Okay, that's one of my business. I have a magazine that I recruit models, and of course, I'm on the phone because it's social media.
So you do, that's part of your business. Does your fiance understand that this is part of your business?
She does.
To a certain
but
extent.
that comes with her insecurities.
Why?
So it's like outside of that, I'm also a film director. So
Okay.
it's like majority of my cast are women.
Okay.
And then also I brand businesses. But as you know,
You do a lot.
A lot of inspiring businesses are ran by women.
Okay.
So they, inquire for services. So I'm texting them. So it's like my repeat clients, I save their numbers.
Okay. So you're saying that whatever she witnessed on that particular occasion, it was strictly business.
9 times out of 10, yes. I don't know
Okay,
which
what
one
about
she's
that 10
referring to.
times?
What about the 10 time?
Yeah, what about that 10 time? What is that?
Okay, the 10th time is, so I might get an occasional, hey, big head, out the blue. And I'm like, who is this? It might be somebody I used to associate myself with. And then once I figure out, I did the conversation. All
right.
So.
Are there any of those situations where you're like, oh,
Yes.
I ain't heard from her in a while?
Yes, it all depends on,
Yes.
on the type of relationship we had. If it was
Okay.
like more so cordial, friends, okay, I may say 1, 2, a conversation like that. But if it was like, if we were intimate or if we were dating,
Yeah.
I kind of did
We're
the
not intimate,
situation.
so.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
not?
Yes.
So,
All
Mr.
right.
Robertson, I mean, he can't have friends. He can't have business associates.
No, I'm
She
your
can,
friend.
though.
You don't need no friends. I'm the friend.
You're the friend. You're the
I'm
only.
the one and only friend.
You're the only.
You don't need nobody
Hold on,
else.
Let me ask a question.
Okay.
Nope.
You're the
Chandra,
only
come on,
female
man.
friend he's allowed to have in your relationship.
Yes.
But you can have
Is that
friends,
realistic?
But he didn't have any friends when I met him. So why would you need friends now?
Okay.
He didn't have any friends. It was just him. He's a loner. He's an entrepreneur. He's focused. He don't like any distractions. But then all of a sudden, you're looking for women for a magazine cover and they're sending you half-naked pictures.
Coming up,
So what
I'm
about
being
the lack of
cordial.
intimacy?
If the rent is due, the last thing on my mind is having sex.
He can't have friends. He can't have business associates.
No, I'm
She
your
can,
friend.
though.
You don't need no friends. I'm the friend.
You're the friend. You're the
I'm
only.
the one and only friend.
You're the only female friend he's allowed to have in your relationship.
Yes.
But you can have
Is that
friends, though.
realistic?
Whatever his businesses are, they require interaction with people, right?
Yes.
Okay, so that includes women, right?
Right.
Okay, so you would expect him to have some interaction with women, right? You said he can't have
No
any.
friends. No.
So that's your.
That's
okay,
it.
all right.
She's possessive. I'm trying to tell y'all, she is
Because
possessive.
you're mine.
Okay.
Like, you're mine.
This is not realistic. I mean, in the real world, and you setting yourself up for disappointment and anger. Because in the real world, there's no way he's gonna function in a world that's half the world are these things you're saying he can't be friends with.
If it's business, let it be business. Don't be business and personal. Don't let it be, hey, are you available for this shoot on Thursday at 4 o'clock? Not, hey, what you doing right now? Good morning, queen. What's going on? Not those conversations leading into business.
This is her disposition with all of this, right? When she goes play Inspector Gadget, right? She looks through my phone. She may see like, okay, how you doing, dear? Or, okay, hun, typical. They don't know me from a can of paint. I've accepted that. Sometimes that's how they approach you.
So what about the lack of intimacy?
I was gonna ask about that myself. What do you mean lack of intimacy?
Okay, so when he feels like he's not making enough money, he doesn't want to be intimate. So with him being out all day, trying to make money, trying to go to the studio and sell beats and doing this, I like dressed up in lingerie and got ready for him to come home. And he kind of just pushed me away. Like, I didn't make my goal today. I didn't make the money that I needed to make, so I don't feel like it.
Have you ever had a bad day?
Yes.
Okay. At the end of a bad day, do you always feel like being intimate?
Yes, that makes the day better.
Okay, so I can tell you, a lot of people, when they have a bad day, that's kind of the last thing on their mind is being intimate.
But it
And
wasn't
when
a bad day.
When you are an entrepreneur, when you eat what you kill, and you don't kill anything, that's a bad day.
For a whole year, you ain't killing nothing.
When was the last time you were intimate?
Probably like a month ago.
2 days ago. What did you
No,
say?
that don't count. That was rushed.
We
That-
are together?
That wasn't rushed.
Were you intimate with each other?
We are. Okay, so if the rent is due, the last thing on my mind is having sex.
So, Ms. Robinson, so we're talking about a lack of intimacy.
Yes.
We're talking about text messages to other women
Yes,
that bother you. We're talking about his finances.
yes.
What other issues do you have with him?
Mostly the money management. Like, he has no money management skills. Financially, he takes things and invests. So this one time, I gave him $30 for him to go to a business meeting. So he needed gas in his car. As you see, he's a very clean young man. So he took my $30 and went and got a car wash and a chicken sandwich. Compared to a person that has a 9 to 5, you know, we're structured. We're very structured. We know the bill is due on the 17th. I know the bill's on the 1st or the 11th, any day. He's just like, well, if I make the money, I'll pay whatever I can pay. If not, hey, you only live once. He was responsible for paying the Wi-Fi bill. And instead of paying the Wi-Fi bill, which was $471, he chose to invest into another business. And guess who Wi-Fi was cut off?
Yeah.
Ours.
Okay, so I have to make those type of decisions when we are leaning on one income.
Were
So it's
we?
like, all
But why
right.
did I quit my job?
And you quit your job.
When I was winning,
Okay, look,
paying for
she
everything.
quit
For him. Yes.
Listen to me.
Yes.
So you quit your job based on his representation, he would be able to support
Yes.
you. Has he been able to support you?
Sometimes.
Okay.
You have a perception when you're doing business, especially, it's image is everything. You know, if your car come up dirty, you got wrinkled clothes on, That's part of selling your brand or whoever. I'm very close to my brand, so it's like, all right, I have to make sure I'm clean.
But that's not what
cut,
you told me you needed
and-
the money for. You needed it for gas.
Okay, so I put some money in I use half of that money for gas and the other half to wash my car.
This is just one of the
Well, actually,
amounts
no,
that I
no.
loaned to him.
Okay, what
let's
other
put it like
amounts have
this.
you loaned to him?
It's my turn.
Ms. Robinson, what other amounts have you loaned
So I
to him?
actually made an investment. I spent $3,500 on a t-shirt making machine.
$3,500?
$3,500, and I want my money back because he gave me this proposal of us making so much money selling and making t-shirts. I invested in like the ink and the bags and the business cards and everything, and it was just so much of, hey, we're gonna make this is the season, we're gonna do really great, and this is the money, and it's in our garage collecting dust.
How many t-shirts did you make?
We made none.
You haven't made a single t-shirt?
We haven't made a single dollar, and I actually have a promissory note that I asked him to sign in regards to me investing that. But because he's my spouse, I reduced it to almost $1,500 because he doesn't have the money. But then he still refused to sign and agreed to give me all the money
signing
that I invested in.
Up next,
We were talking about starting a t-shirt company, right? She took it upon herself and tried to surprise me for Valentine's Day. I didn't ask her for it.
I spent $3,500 on a t-shirt making machine, and I want my money back because he gave me this proposal of us making so much money selling and making t-shirts.
Did you give him the $3,500 as your fiance or as,
No, I gave it to him as
an
business,
investor?
a business investment. I have receipts as all the stuff that I've invested in him because I believed in his entrepreneurship because he's very persuasive with his words. I spent almost $5,000 on him in the past of year or so.
Can I add to that, please?
And this
Please.
page right
This
here.
can't go on no more. The theatrics gotta stop.
I have this
Shonda.
one as
Oh,
well.
wait, one
This-
more thing,
This is
Tasha.
going on too long, man.
Okay. So, Mr. Ballard, she says she has invested almost $5,000 in your businesses and has not seen a return on her investment.
She's seen a return.
A financial return on her investment.
Of course. We were talking about starting a t-shirt company, right? She took it upon herself and tried to surprise me for Valentine's Day.
What?
I didn't ask her for it. So she was like, okay, the only thing is, I'm gonna pay for it, but you still gotta pay the remaining balances, which was like $1,000 or $1,200.
No,
but
it's-
she paid the guy, whoever she bought the machine from, she worked the deal out.
So, Ms. Robinson, did you surprise him with this t-shirt making machine? Did you tell him, hey,
the truth.
come downstairs, I got a surprise for you?
Yes,
You did do that? Okay.
because he sent me the man address, he sent me the price, he sent me all the information to go and pick up the machine.
Well, I'm looking at this list, and these are all the things that you have paid, that you have kept a balance on.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I like to write everything down when I'm investing my money or loaning my money to my spouse.
I see in
Like,
here she
she
asked
does
you to
all that.
sign the promissory note, and you refused to sign it.
I'm not signing that.
Why?
When you approach her with a business plan and say, hey, we're gonna invest, we're gonna do this, are you looking at her as an investor? Are you like, hey, you my future spouse, so therefore we're gonna do these things together?
I'll come to her as a potential business partner.
Okay, so having you said that, if you came to me as a potential business partner and I invested in something you presented to me, do you think that I have the right to expect to get paid back for my investment or have money come to me? Is that a fair expectation?
It's a fair thing to say.
Okay, so if you're treating her as a business partner, why shouldn't she expect to get her money back from you?
She has a business. I've invested in it. I've invested time, money, help her get it
You
off
have
the
not
ground.
answered my question.
So-
I asked you, does she have an expectation that she will get her money back? Why do
And-
you think you don't have to pay her back?
Because it was a gift.
All right, I got a question. Ms. Robinson, this t-shirt making machine, did you go out and get it on your own without even talking to him first?
He gave me the address to the person to go get it.
I think we've heard enough evidence. I've got a good picture now of what's happened. We've got the book, and I've heard your testimony and heard your testimony. So at this time, we're going to go into deliberations and kind of talk about this and figure this out. Tashi, would you show our litigants out, please?
Here's the thing. I did not see a single piece of evidence of her purchase. Obviously, they purchased it because they got possession.
Yeah.
And I feel doubly bad for her because she was out there on Front Street because he didn't pay the balance.
Yeah.
I think he's a guy with lots of ideas and
hasn't
occasional
followed through.
successes.
All right, so what about the $3,500?
I think he owes her $3,500. Who buys a gift and says, by the way, you gotta finish paying your gift off? That doesn't even make sense. That's not a gift. It was clearly a loan for their business. So I think she's entitled to him paying her back.
Yeah, I think that covers it. So,
Okay.
Let's bring our litigants back in. We have now had a chance to deliberate, and looking at all the evidence, looking at your testimony and the documents that have been presented, it does not appear that this was a gift.
Before you I guess, expound on your deliberation, can I say something, please? Because I feel like I was kind of smoked out of the conversation, and she got the shine on it.
Okay, we talked about the cheating. It was like you said, these are business people. That's fine.
Right.
The lack of intimacy. When I had a bad day, I'm not making money. That's not what's on my mind. So we talked about the issues. Nobody is discounting the fact that you have done things for her. But there's a difference between a romantic relationship and a business relationship.
She's straddling the fence between personal and business.
Let me just stop this. Mr. Ballard, we have reached a decision, and we get ready to give you this decision, and I need you to stop talking.
All right.
The decision, based on the evidence that we have seen, is that this was a business transaction. It was a loan for your business, and we are ordering you to pay her the sum of $3,500. We're finding in favor of the plaintiff. Yes, ma'am.
I found this financial class that he can apply for where it's gonna teach business owners how to be financially prepared with their money when they receive it and how to pay themselves, pay their bills, and pay their company and reinvest.
Well, do you want to move forward with him in a personal, intimate relationship?
If this can't be fixed, then I don't know if that's gonna work.
If what can't be fixed?
Our personal relationship and our finances. That's why the wedding's been pushed back. We've been engaged for 4 years.
Mr. Ballard, she's reaching out. She's saying, hey, I want our personal relationship to move forward, and here's a way to do that. Are you willing to sign up for whatever class she's talking about?
If she does it as well, I will do it.
If she takes the class with you?
I would take it again with him. If you will just apply right here.
I'll do it if she does it.
Okay, well, go on, sign it.
Are you gonna do it?
Yes.
You know what? Well,
Okay, keep going.
you can push enter.
Thank you.
All right. So we got some progress. Yeah. Mr. Ballard, I want you to understand, we don't think you're a bad guy. We think you clearly got the entrepreneurial spirit, and we have been self-employed our entire adult life, okay? So we know that it's not easy making dreams come true. We see you. Congratulations. Thank you for having that spirit, but you want to do the right thing by your partner.
Right.
Okay.
And so that's why we're going to order you to pay the plaintiff the sum of $3,500. That is a ruling of our court.
Thank you. I'm excited with the verdict because I did win today and I got what I came in here for.
Okay, so the verdict, I wasn't too pleased with it, but it is what it is. Learning experience. The regrets I have with proposing to do business or accepting to do business with my fiance is learning that might not be a good thing because it can draw a wedge outside of business.